a common theme of my projects at the moment is an ability to justify buildings for an extended life, which I think is going to be key in the future for sustainability. And that ability is looking at research on buildings, the history of buildings, finding what we might find there, but also investigation in the real world. My favourite project is 184 Shepherd's Bush Road. The reason for it is a multitude of reasons. The first one is a great client and design team, Sadler with the architects, in a really good relationship, which always helps. But the project was quite an ambitious architectural project as well. You can see in the background. We added 3 stories to an existing 3-story building, and the building had a lot of history as well. It was listed. It was built by Henry Ford for the Ford Motor Company to sell their cars in Britain in 1916, and so it had lots of history. And I love those kind of projects. And it also had lots of issues along the way, which makes it even more interesting to solve. And at the end of the day, it looked like a great project, and it let, so fantastic all round, I think. I suppose my most challenging moment was also on the Shepherd's Bush Road project. Very late on in the procurement, we found some columns which were crumbling away. I mean, you could rub away the concrete on them. It was because of a lack of availability to look at the building. It was still used right up until the very last minute as its previous use as a self-storage warehouse. And it meant some very quick thinking to get the programme going and make sure that the building didn't drag out. We took the lead in that, and we were quite proactive in coming up with a remedial strategy, looking at all 180 columns in the building and deciding what to do. In the end, we had to replace 5 of them, so we got to a solution, but it was up against the wire, so to speak. Steel frame design needs to change to allow steelwork to be easily demounted and reused. Currently, you do get elements of the design which are permanent, and you would need to cut bits off, which leads to waste. I think there are ways to look at steelwork in the future where you can standardise details. You can allow it to be taken apart more readily and therefore to be reused rather than just chucked back into the furnace and heated up, which wastes energy. I think CampbellReith has always shown a sound engineered approach to projects. We try and use our talented staff to get the best out of every opportunity that we get given. I think CampbellReith is also a great place to work, and our staff really enjoy and are engaged with what we do. For me, work has to be enjoyable, and I think that we have a great place to work, and we have a great team.